Howdy all, welcome to part 26 of my playthrough series of Dune Awakening. In this series, or in this particular episode, you can see I'm already where, or partly where I want to be for what I have to do. If you can see at the very top of the screen, my compass is showing the objective is 1.2 kilometers away directly behind me. But I've made a stop right here at the anomaly, I think it's called, which is this area here. Does it have a name? It doesn't show it up here. Anyway, as you can see, this is all a radiation zone where something has crashed or blown up. I'm guessing crashed. The reason I stopped here instead of just shooting all the way across to my objective, which is over here, and the objective is, by the way, to locate the Kirab Samuda Den, to try to find information, pardon me, to try to find information to blackmail Kazim, the Harkonnen agent who is a representative who is there at the Anvil Trade Post. I stopped here because inside this radiation zone is one of the easiest constellation chests you can possibly get to get free unique schematics in which you don't have to kill anybody, you don't have to go through any particular, difficult trials or challenges. You just have to run in here and get irradiated. It's super easy to find. It's right there. And I got Kel's stillsuit garment. I guess I'll take everything here. Now, if you notice down here in my center middle heads-up display, I now have a radiation symbol that's starting to fill up pretty quickly. The red bar around the diamond-shaped symbol fills up as you gain more and more exposure to radiation. But as you'll see, as soon as I run out of here, it starts to disappear. If you let that fill up, you die. So don't do that. But one of the things about this game is that, even if you don't have any radiation suit protecting you, as long as you're out of the radiation zone before that bar fills up, you're good to go. It's not going to cause any long-term effects on you, as far as I know. I haven't seen any reports of that, and certainly haven't seen it on my highest level character, who's been in Shale plenty of times. So, yeah, it's a really super easy way to get some very high-quality gear. Anytime you have to be over in this part, Western Vermilius Gap, or even on this side of the Mirzaba Massif, just shoot across the desert here and go pick up something, in this particular spot. So now that said, I do have to go over there, and to do that, I'm going to shoot straight across to the wreck of the palace, because that will get me over in this direction without having to run across any of this drum sand. And it's a pretty short gap to get to the wreck, so I can probably do it pretty easily without attracting any worm attention, or at least not any worm attention that's going to really be anything I can't outrun. So now this is the wreck of a spaceship, so you are in a PvP zone. But I don't need to do anything here, so I'm not going to do anything here, other than just drive around it. And then head over here. Now, I'm not sure if I can shoot straight across. Let me check the map again. Oh yeah, no, there's nothing, there are no drum sand in the way. Alright, so now we just shoot straight across. And because this is such a short little trek from where I stopped and where I started the video, I'm not going to cut here. This isn't going to take more than a few seconds to get all the way over here. And, you know, again, not even enough time to really be of any concern to a worm. There might, yeah, I don't think I need to worry too much about trying to find a space to hide my bike for a respawn. So what I will do is I will not do that because I don't have, wrong button. I don't have my vehicle backup tool anywhere on me. All right. Now, I'll go ahead and back up my bike. All right. We're in the sun, and we want to get rid of that, but we're almost... Can I find a place to not be in the sun and change into my armor before we go deal with that Kirib Samudiden? Yeah, right here. And again, wrong button. Oh, yeah, I know the Western Vermilius Gap. I just don't know any of the stuff around it. Okay, that's why there's all that fog of desert around me. And I was changing into my armor. All right, we're good to go with that. I probably should have drunk from my still suit rather than drinking from my leader John, but what can you do? There. All right. Let's see, who do we have up here? Oh, that's right. There we go. All right. Anybody else? I think there's 2 or 3. There we go. Is there somebody right in the entrance there? Apparently not. Okay, just in case. Anybody else? No, I guess there's just 2 of them. Alright, well, let's do some extracting. And some harvesting. Get this person as well. I'm not too concerned. I've got, yeah, plenty of all the ammo I'll need. Oh, but here's their goodies. Take all that. All right. Go back to the sniper rifle. Okay, I've located the den. And find the records of Casimir's transactions, which is 238 meters ahead of me. And down. So clearly inside this old Imperial testing station. Is this one of the ones where you start having to deal with people before you get to the solido projection? Or not? Now, there is no solido projection, but there's somebody to shoot. Oh, I remember this one. Okay. And... oh, poison got him anyway. Works for me. And let's see.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Well, it's a good thing I picked up my bike. nobody else up here, but there are definitely people down there.
Identify yourself.
I am the person who just shot you. Was that enough identification? Can I get this guy before he... No, I can't. Before he puts up his shield. Well, while he's down there, and I don't have to worry about him just now, let's get some of that. Let's go back to this and...
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Where'd you go, buddy? Oh, did I get you? Come on, get out from behind there. Look, I saw you walk behind there. All right. Come on. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's come on. Over
Sector
here.
weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
All right. The Sentinel took down the gunner, too. And we'll take your armor plating. Is anybody down here still able to be extracted? Oh, come on. Let's get that sandstorm. Why am I seeing the visual effects of the sandstorm down here this steep? Come on. Come on. I think all these bodies are gone. Yep. But even with all the sandstorm visual effects, I can still see enough of the small treasure boxes to make sure I get them. Oh, hey. How are you doing? Ah. Wow. There we go. That was a bad shooting. All right. Come on. Oh, how'd you get behind her? Like, seriously, how'd you do that and I didn't see you? I was looking right at this area. Okay, so... I'm guessing down there, so is there anything on the other side? There is. Alright, let's see what's over here first. Okay. I have to say, it seems a little unfair that I'm using this assassin's rifle in this area against Kirab bandits. Always take fuel cells. Oh, all full. All right. Wrong weapon. All right. So what do we have here? Fuel cells. Do I want to fill up on a heavy jerkin? No, I've only got 4 slots left. Alright, and that really does pierce shields, or at least shields at this level. I am not objecting to that at all. That sounds like people shooting.
Huh?
Oh, that is. So why are people shooting down there at each other?
Where is everybody?
Well, let's run away from the grenade. Let's load up again. Alright, where are you, grenade tosser? Oh, hey. Alright, where'd the grenade tosser go? Oh, hey. Nothing I want. However, I do want that identification band. And all these goodies, and armor plating. And, yes, water. Any... Oh, hey! Where'd you come from? I guess it doesn't really matter. You've gone back there. Ammo. Okay. Let's head back to where the green door was. Flower sand? It's only a couple of them, but always a good idea to grab flower sand if you see it. Let's go back to the rifle here. Alright. The green one was through here, I think. Yes. It's not a kill zone. Alright, let's see what's down here just for yucks. Some water and a chest. I guess that's about it.
Identify yourself.
And there were a couple of people. All right. Let's see. Oh, a decent chest. Not. In fact, where is? Yeah, he's back up through the door that I'm undoubtedly having to go through once I find the other identification band, which is not here, so it must be down this way. Right there. There's the purple one. And some goodies, and so what am I at? 32 again. Well, you know what? I don't think there's actually a constellation chest at the end of this. All right, so back out here, back upstairs. Oop, this way. All right. Is this... Nope, it's not a kill room. It's not labeled as a kill room, but it looks like it's pretty tough. Is everybody dead? And there we go. What do we have back here? Yeah, it's just a big chest. Always take your spiced food. See what else we have around here. Anything of interest on the dead folks? Not a ton. There's some good stuff. But nothing outstanding. Yeah, definitely no constellation chest in this. Unless I'm mistaken, and if I am, somebody please tell me. But I think that's it. I'm gonna head back up top. Actually, there's nothing really to show you up top. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and cut here and see you when I'm back at Lieutenant Tolliver. See you in a bit. Welcome back. Here I am in front of good old Anton, Lieutenant Tolliver, and let's finish up this particular quest. You know what? I actually think I'm going to check on something. Yeah, this isn't going to put me up at tier 2 in my reputation with the Atreides. I'm still only about 2/3 of the way filling up this particular banner, basically. But let's see what Anton has to say.
I thought I might see you soon. I have a special task that needs your expertise.
So I'm going to cleat that. I've got some dirt on Maxim.
You did? Amazing. We can finally put that lowlife in his place.
Is that it then?
Nearly. Go to Maxim. Use this information to pressure him to back off the Skorda investigation. Do that, and your place with House Atreides is secure.
Then I can ask information about him. No, I'm going to go ahead and finish off this particular contract. Which means I have to go, it says here, neutralize. Is that Lieutenant? What is his title?
Nice to see you again.
Oh, that's right, Leavenworth.
Never a dull moment when you're about, eh?
I have something you should see, a Samuda transaction log. And I show him the evidence.
What's this? Adorable. But this isn't the leverage you think it is. Among my people, a vice well handled is something of a status symbol.
But your addiction isn't well handled. It's excessive and sloppy.
You sanctimonious nothing. You. Your initiative is commendable, if clumsy. But my vices are known. You have no power over me. You have nothing.
So I almost always go with just this. We'll let your superiors decide what I have. Let's see how this plays out. It's not the vice I find concerning, it's the diverted war funds. Where did I get that information? Let's try it.
No, you can't do this to me. No. You're a parasite, a tiny thing latched onto something worthwhile. You can't. What do you want?
Well, basically, it just gives you a little bit more of stuff for Maxim to say, but it brings you back to this point. Back off the Skorda case, lay low for a bit.
I do believe that I hate you. Very well. I'll give dear Anton a good head start on Skorda, for all the good it will do him. No great sacrifice.
Thank you for your cooperation. You're goddamn right you will. Neither one of these, as far as I know, makes any change to what happens, but...
When you inevitably betray Anton, pay me a visit. If you're this ruthless, you should be working for us. Your talents are wasted on the Atreides.
And goodbye. Okay, now I've got to go back and tell Anton that, yeah, I just blackmailed that dude.
I thought I might see you soon. I have a special task that needs your expertise.
To complete the contract, it is done. Maxim agreed to lay off the search for Skorda.
This is wonderful news. You were to be commended. Give me the documents. I'll transmit them to my superior.
And we'll give him the documents.
Very well done. Few things give me pleasure anymore, but I will savor this. Ah, I saw the look on his face. It was nearly worth what I've endured here. Nearly. Welcome. You've earned a place in the Atreides intelligence operation.
Well, maybe this does bring me up to level 2. Because it's got the Atreides symbol there. I pledge myself to your cause.
As a reward, here is a token that will grant you access to our vendors. You deserve that and more. Also, you can now align your guild to House Atreides, or join a faction-aligned guild to participate in the Landsrat. Though I warn you, this level of commitment means any future betrayal comes with heavy repercussions. Welcome aboard.
I'm ready to get back to work.
Excellent timing. I just received intel from an informant of mine in one of the mining camps in Haga Rift. I've been trying to locate a friend. The word is she's been seen around the deserter camps in the Rift. I need you to meet with my informant to confirm.
And I will accept the contract. You can find out a little bit, tell me more about the connection to this missing friend. It gives you information that it's a she and she was important to Tolliver, but...
I appreciate it. And watch your back. The deserters aren't known to care whom they cross paths with.
And goodbye. All right, so deep extraction is the next contract. You can see up there in the upper left, and it says go to the meeting point. But that is basically 30 minutes, so I'm going to call it here and find a decent bit of lighting. Maybe, all right, well, I guess we'll do it right here, he says. There we go. So, thank you for joining me on this part 26 of my playthrough series. If you liked the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you have any questions or comments about this video, or anything we do here on Nerd Caliber, please do leave them in the comment section below. If you really like what we're doing here, please consider subscribing and maybe clicking the notification bell icon so you get notified of when these videos or any other videos go up. Just as a heads up, we'll be having videos from PAX Unplugged, which was a couple of weekends ago, up on the site in a few weeks. So do consider clicking that notification bell to be informed of when those happen. And that all said, stay safe, be well, and bye-bye.